So again, this is a pointing back to what had just happened with the last plague of Egypt, where God kills the firstborn. He requires a sacrifice of a lamb of the firstborn, and we're seeing that again. This is repeated within verse 11 through 16 of chapter 13 as well. When the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, again, the promised land, the land of the Canaanites, uh, Perizzites, Amorites. There's seven different nations that are there. But when he brings you into this land, as he swore to you and your fathers, and shall give it to you, shall set apart to the Lord all that first opens the womb. All the first born of the animals that are male shall be the Lord. Every firstborn of the donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. Or if you will not redeem it, you shall break its neck. Every firstborn of man among the sons shall be redeemed. And when it's time to come to your son, come when it's time when in time to come, your sons ask, "What does this mean?" You shall tell them, "By the strong hand of the Lord brought us out of Egypt from the house of slavery. For when Pharaoh stubbornly refused to let us go, the Lord killed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, but the firstborn of man and the firstborn of animals. Therefore, I sacrifice to the Lord all the males that are first open the womb, but all the firstborn of my sons I redeem. It shall be as a mark on your hands and your front lip between your eyes. Um, for by a strong hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt. So there's a lot there. There's a bunch of symbolism that goes on with these verses in particular. Israel is known as God's firstborn. Um, this was the nation that God had chose, and symbolically they were God's firstborn. Whenever he talks about redeeming the firstborn, this is obviously talking again pointing to Jesus Christ, along with the other traditions of the Passover, unbeknownst to the Israelites at the time, but and this long running tradition of dedicating the firstborn, sacrificing the firstborn of the flock, redeeming the firstborn of the of the other, helper animals, the other working animals via a lamb, is all pointing to Jesus Christ. The portion, it shall be a mark on your hand or front lip between your eyes, for by a strong hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt.